Breaking. Watch, Pelosi refuses to meet with Angel families, calls Capitol Police instead. Speaker Nancy Pelosi refused to meet with a group of peaceful Angel moms who made their way to her office. Instead, Pelosi called Capitol Police to have the group removed. Last month Angel families also went to Pelosi's office, but she refused to meet with them too. Western Journal reported in a bid to break up the Democratic intransigence, a group of Angel families, mothers and fathers and siblings who've lost loved ones to criminal illegal aliens, have attempted to make their voices and the very real pain they've suffered heard in the overarching debate over border security. Unfortunately, numerous efforts to schedule meetings with leaders like Speaker Nancy Pelosi or Senator Chuck Schumer have been ignored. So the Angel families decided on Tuesday to simply show up in their offices to try and deliver their emotional and poignant messages. Angel families stormed into House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's office again Wednesday with calls to secure the U.S. southern border, but they were turned away yet again. Americans whose loved ones have been killed by illegal aliens flooded into the office with questions as to why their many requests for meetings with the speaker went unanswered. Front office staff had little to offer in the way of an answer and wouldn't give an idea of when so much as an aide would be available to meet with the families. Angel moms pointed again to the walls and doors keeping them separated from Pelosi and her staff despite Pelosi's claim that a border wall is immoral. She additionally called border walls expensive, ineffective, not something that people do between countries. She said this despite the many countries throughout the world, including the United States, that have erected walls along their borders. Some of the Angel families inside Pelosi's office Wednesday titled the border wall they were advocating for America's wall, not just the president's wall. Two Capitol Hill police officers then entered the office to speak with Pelosi's front desk staff. Several more officers arrived outside the speaker's office during the time the crowd of Angel families was there. Within minutes of Rosenberg's words, a voice could be heard yelling from the hall, "No money for the wall." Democrats have previously voted for and called for a barrier at the southern border, but have largely opposed funding any additional border barrier under President Donald Trump. Angel dad Don Rosenberg held up a photo of his son and let her staff know his son died in Pelosi's district. She, in her 31 years in office, has done absolutely nothing to stop illegal immigration, he said of Pelosi. Angel families held up photos of their dead children and family members. The group was so large that not all could fit inside the office and flowed out into the hall. "Build that wall," came calls from the crowd. Others questioned why Pelosi cares more for illegal aliens than American citizens. One asked if a rod shoved through the head of a 17-year-old by an illegal alien was immoral, or if it mattered to her. "The man that killed my son 12 years ago has not been captured," said an Angel mom. "Nobody's immune to this. It can happen to anybody and you don't have to live on the border for it to happen, but we need the wall to prevent it." The Angel families rallied with current and former legislators and pro-border security and pro-Trump groups at a press conference outside the Capitol building before marching over to Pelosi's office with calls to secure the U.S. border.